live right now. Really hope so. Um, what have I got to go through today? I just, yeah. So like with like with every live stream, I just go through stuff, and if people join, they join, and I just talk to them. But it can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about comics. It's just a background thing in the background. Let's hope this is all right. It's getting the majority of the tray in, isn't it? Cool, right. Uh, Probably not being as loud as I could be because I am trying to be quiet for some reason. This is my brother's next door on the phone. What could I go through today then? What could I go through? Oh, this is a good one. Go through that one. Oh, why is the tape that way round? God, this is actually quite good condition, isn't it? I hope the dirt is on the outside. Yeah. I do like this one. One of the first ones in my collection, so we'll get that out. Hopefully it's bright enough in here. Right. Is that better? That's better. God, look at the jar of mould. Jesus, I might have to post about that on the channel because that is terrible. It's really bad. I hope the chat is actually on. I suppose I won't know until somebody joins, will I? Let me try send this to someone real quick. Okay, should be back on. Hopefully it's working okay. I won't really know until somebody's on. What else could I go through? Here's a new one that I got. It's quite good. God, they were so much thicker back in the day. Comics, I mean, like proper. Used to have so many more pages. I feel like, especially some of the Godzilla comics nowadays are so thin, really thin. You don't actually get any like content. You know, it just feels like they're just farming the content. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we got some people. Hello. So whoever's there, please could you type something in the chat so I can just see that it works. That would be greatly appreciated. So welcome to the stream. Oh wow, we got a few people now. Hello. If anybody wants to type something in the chat just so I can see if it works. Oh, it does work. Okay. Nogops Gaming. Hi. Hello. And Cool Boy. Hi. Alright guys. So basically this is one of my comic live streams. I just come on and go through the collection. For example, this one here. But it doesn't have to be about comics. I talk about whatever people in the comments want to talk about, basically. And that's, yeah. So it's never really about comics, to be honest. We go on all sorts of tangents. A lot of tangents. Oh my god. Cool Boy's very excited about something. We oh my god in. But yeah, I mean, if anybody has anything they want to talk about, then comment. And maybe I should put a poll or something. I usually do that. Usually put a poll up. Oh, we got somebody else. We got Eretza 116. Hello, Eretza. What's up? How is it going? Oh, I gotta tell you, my back. Hang on. Oh, ow. Whoa, we got loads of people on now. Hello. Do you have any Deadpool comics? I do, actually. I subbed for the big Pokemon. What? Is that a big Pokemon order? I don't have a... Do I? I do have a Deadpool comic, actually. I got a new one. Where is it? This is a Funko Pop special, and it sells on eBay for around 30 quid. Oh, thank you, Cool Boy, for subscribing. I don't know what Pokemon you're on about, though. But yeah, thank you. Oh, Simon Mini Igante. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, here's the Deadpool one. It's a Funko Pop special. So it's like a limited edition type thing, you know. So yeah, kind of rare, kind of decent, which I really love. Yeah. And I do have two other Deadpool ones buried within my case here. You can see it, okay, right? Yeah. X-Men comics. Oh, that's a, I do actually. I do have X-Men comics. Let me try find some for you. Um, I should probably get like one of like each. Oh, speaking of X-Men, there's a very special Wolverine comic here. It's a highly reflective. Name a car for an edit. Name a car. A um, what's it called? I don't know. An Audi. I don't know. 86 Curtis. Yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot of cars. Spider-Man. I have loads of Spider-Man. You got potential, dog. You need to the gym. You need to the gym. Love Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool's cool, isn't he? I love it. Ford F-150. Oh my word, your collection is absolutely out of this world. So cool. Oh, thank you, Adrian Betzer. This isn't all of them, actually. There are some more I have hidden in my drawer over there. But yeah, Spider-Man. I have a lot of Spider-Man. Let me get one out. I do have a very special one. I have the first appearance of the Iron Spider. So that's pretty cool. So here's a Spider-Man comic for you. This is from the Civil War. Cool boy, yeah, definitely. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Wow, we got so many people on today. This is great. This is really nice. I've always wanted to collect comics. Yeah, it is really fun. You just gotta like find. You always gotta know what you're getting before you get it, because if you're in the shop, sometimes it'll be mega overpriced. You gotta like research something before you get it, because you just don't wanna end up with something that isn't worth as much as people say it is. This one, for example, I got for £4 from a Comic Con, which is about average for modern day comics. Most of the ones I got were £1 because I get it from a second hand place, and they don't know what they have. They don't realise, but I'll get to that in a minute. But this is special because this is a variant cover of the first appearance of Spider-Woman. So it's yeah, it's like a first appearance. So they call it a key issue. So it's got like a little golden key. Like that's how they register it basically. Um, and so yeah, this is a first appearance, so quite special. Another one I got recently was this really old Iron Man. Pretty cool. So this is I don't really know too much about like their different ages and things, but because you know there's like bronze, silver, and gold age of comics. I don't really know much about that, but yeah, the shop I I go to doesn't know what they have. So for example, I once bought off them. Where is it? Where is it? It's a very special one. Let me try to find it. Um, oh, where's it gone? This is really going to annoy me now. Uh, it's is this it? Yeah. This one. So this all plain black Spider-Man. So the reason why this is special, and this is actually a very special comic, is because you can see there actually got it for £1. Can you see that? Or it might be two. No, it says one. It's a bit worn though. It's really great condition, but it's special because this is the 9/11 issue that was made to commemorate the attack. But basically, online it sells for around 60 £60, something like that, and I got this for £1, so that's pretty great. But yeah, the shop I go to, they just don't know what they have. They price this at £1, but it's could be worth over £60, which is great, and it's very special. The story is very special as well. So I really want to keep this one for as long as I can, and maybe when I'm old, sell it. But yeah, that's a very special one. I could keep that out. Yeah, we'll keep it out for a little bit. Address it later on in the stream. Excuse me one sec. Well, is that a green screen? I can do a live stream green screen. That's so sick. I want to do that. I didn't know you could do that. That's really cool. That is really cool. Might have to do another stream where I've got some like green screen or something. Somebody asked about X-Men comics. I do have some. They're just buried in here somewhere. Spider-Man, Wolverine. Oh, here's an X-Men one actually. Whoever it was who asked. Oh, it's quite heavy actually. For a comic, that is quite heavy. Excuse me. So this came out in 1994, and I don't think it's a reprint. Um, because it doesn't say it is, but yeah, and there's a bit of aging on the paper there. But yeah, X-Men, pretty cool. 1994. So yeah, I love that. Oh, it's really heavy. I don't remember it being that heavy. I mean, not heavy. Of course, I can lift it, but like heavy compared to other comics, basically. Another new one I got was this Absolute Superman. So this is quite a trendy one at the moment. Very trendy. Is Absolute Superman issue 1. Look at that. That is really cool. I love the suit. I don't know if you're able to see it very well because of the camera. Please tell me if the quality is like really bad or if you can't see what I'm referring to. But yeah, Absolute Superman. Really great comic. Love that one. I wonder if it'll be classed as a first appearance comic one day. I don't know. Maybe. Another new one I got is, if you're not into traditional stuff, you know, Marvel and DC, we got a Avatar comic. This is pretty cool. So this was originally for free when it came out years ago, a few years ago, but I bought this for £2 and it's worth around £8, maybe £10. So it's pretty cool. Avatar. I'm sorry it's back to front on your screen. It is really annoying, but yeah, Avatar. I would actually love to read this, to be honest, but because of its value, I just I just don't want to risk it, to be honest. I've already opened it once to fix a minor error that it had, but yeah. So come on, what do you guys want to talk about? I don't want to ramble on about my comics all the time. I'm sure that's not what everyone wants to see. Anything in the chat? I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm honest. This is like streams. Like my streams are usually pretty chill. We just talk about like all sorts. Literally like basically anything has come up because we just get such a nice variety of people, which is really great. I'm just checking on the geckos. Got 2 geckos in my room. Just making sure they're alright. Moving around a lot, which is good. Oh, here's another. Well, here's a cool one. So this is one that is signed actually. I got this signed by the artist. So you can see that black scribble there. That is the signature of Andrew Wildman, the guy who drew this comic. So you can see that he drew that, which is really cool actually, and it's my most valuable signed comic. I do have a couple others, but this one is the most valuable, definitely. Right, sorry, I'm just trying to fit it back in, which is sometimes a pain. What else have we got that could be interesting for you guys? Oh my god, it's Morbin time. We got Morbius. Yeah, I mean, this is the only Morbius comic that I have. It's really great condition, actually, really great. It's worth a few quid, but I feel like nobody would buy a Morbius comic nowadays because the film was so bad. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but like, just the fact that the trailer like implied that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was a murderer, and then that wasn't even in the film. The graffiti that said that suggested that, and it just makes no sense. Like the trailers were so different from the actual film, and they implied that Michael Keaton and Morbius would meet at this like police station. That never happened. They only met in one version because they made 2 versions of the film because they were trying to make money that desperate. It was just not a great film, not a great fit. I mean, I don't know how I would have done it, to be honest. I mean, I would love to have a think about that, you know. Could be interesting. But yeah, anything you guys want to talk about, whatever you want, comment in the chat. Well, this is a special one. So this is a first printing of Predator versus Black Panther. So this should go up in value quite quickly. So there he is. It's quite cool. I really like this one. I'd actually love to read it, but then it would get damaged. And I'm just really afraid of that. There is one that I'm reading at the moment, which is Predator versus Wolverine, which is like a big graphic novel. So it's a lot bigger. Maybe I could put a poll up or something. But yeah, Raquan Walker. Yeah, I mean, go for it. It is really fun, and it is I feel like it has helped me a lot with like college and things, cause I really hate where I go for college. So it's really nice that I can distract myself some days and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to college and I hate that, but I also could go to the shop when I finish college and see if there's anything new. And then sometimes you get amazing things like this, and then it's like, yeah, that was all right. It brightens up your day a little bit. So, God, the light keeps like swapping out. Why is it doing that? I hope there's enough light in here. Let me just say. It's because the sun is like currently basically setting. Right. Problem is if I do that, yeah, like if I go far away, I don't know. It's all funny. I'm sorry. It's a pain. Um, I have actually. Oh, this is a. I love this one. This one is going up in value, I think. So this is a Godzilla special. Special of Venom. I love it because Venomized Godzilla. I remember when I was young, I was a little kid, and I used to like draw stuff like that, like Venomized, like random animals. I used to watch all sorts of videos on it as well by like Altiori and Goji, Center, all those guys. Um, so it's really cool that they gave us an official design, so we don't have to wonder anymore. And that's what it looks like. It actually looks really cool. The artwork is insane. So then you got Spider-Man and Miles swinging around, wondering how on earth they're actually going to win. They're not. Although a Venom symbiote attached to Godzilla, I don't even know. Like, I feel like that would just kill itself, because as soon as it roars, it would be so loud that the symbiote would just fall off, because Godzilla's roar would be like ridiculously loud. It would be so loud you'd probably explode if you were nearby. Like your whole body would just jiggle out of existence, basically. It would jiggle out of existence. That is the scientific term, believe it or not. We've got a Green Lantern comic here. I haven't seen this one in a long time. It's not worth a lot, so I might take the cardboard backing out and put it in my Spider-Man one, which would be really good actually. But yeah, Green Lantern, Megaminds on the front, blue guy with big forehead. It's not actually Megamind. That would be a cool crossover though. We've got some more Godzilla stuff here. We got Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Series 2, which is really cool. I love that one. I actually did read this and I thought it was alright. But the problem is, comics nowadays are so expensive. Like, if I continued with that series, yeah, let's assume that there was like, if there was 5 issues, it would have cost me nearly 30 quid. Just, not even that, more than that, I reckon, yeah, like 30 something pounds. And that's, you know, it's ridiculous because it's one story, you know, and then it's crazy. So it's, yeah, it's really good getting second-hand comics because they're just so expensive nowadays, you know. You gotta, it's ridiculous. I don't know if it's the place that I'm going to, but just a lot of places are very expensive. This is my most special one though. This is the best one in the whole collection. We've got Spawn issue 1. So Spawn is a character created by Todd McFarlane, who was one of the lead founders of Image Comics. And after, he also worked on Spider-Man for a bit, which was pretty cool. And he created Venom as well. So Todd McFarlane has created Spawn, Venom, and some other characters, like quite a lot of other ones. but he's most famous for Spawn, and that's him there. So this is an extra special one. So if this was normal, it would be worth 15 quid, £15, sorry, I should say. But it's not normal because it has this battle axe symbol at the bottom. You see that? That basically means it sells online for like maybe £70, but I have seen people on eBay sell it for over 100, and somebody on eBay was selling it for 300, which is mental. Um, I wouldn't sell that one for 300 because my one's a little bit scuffed, a little bit damaged. But you know, at least at least you know that it is that good. So that's pretty great. You know. So yeah, come on, like let's hear from you guys. How's it going? Let's hear from the chat. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? I mean, I honestly don't mind. I'm just just going through the stuff, doing whatever. I'm happy to talk about whatever you guys want, unless you're just happy me rambling on about comics still. I mean, I can do that if you want. I don't mind. But yeah, seriously, anything you guys want to talk about would be great. Ooh, I love this one. Might get that out because, yeah, love that one. We'll put this one back in just so I can keep it safe because I don't want to be taken out. I bought this one because I know that one day it'll be worth more. So this is Justice League of America. I bought it for £2. It's really great condition, but you can see the cover is the the cover is the Snyderverse film, the Batman vs Superman Snyderverse film. And we can tell that because, well, obviously Batman's wearing his suit, the like Iron Bat suit. That's what it looks like. Yeah, and it says at the bottom there's actually a logo, Batman v Superman variant cover. You can see it there. So basically, because that universe isn't a thing anymore, because James Gunn has rebooted it, this comic may be worth extra one day. Might be worth more, because yeah, because it's from an era that no longer exists, which is pretty great. Then we got this one as well. This is Wolverine. No, Savage Wolverine. I love this one. I have read it. It's really cool. He's on the back of a Triceratops there. It's a shame he didn't spend more time in the Savage Land because that's obviously what's on the front of this cover. Him hanging around dinosaurs and stuff. I would have loved to have seen more of that, but it's only at the beginning, and then he leaves the Savage Land to go help people, which is pretty cool. And it takes place in a world where Magneto's like meteor worked, like he actually did it. I think if I remember correctly, anyway, which is pretty cool because that's obviously the plot of the X-Men show was him trying to meteor the planet. Cool, we got some more Spider-Man here. What's this? King in Black. That's pretty cool. Girlfriend got that for me. And Annihilus. Spider-Man. Got X-Men comic here. Oh, there's the show. Yeah, the show I was just talking about. There it is. This is pretty cool. See, it's so much thinner. I just feel like they've lost their volume over the years, depending on what company you get them from, of course. So this is X-Men, Laura Kinney, the Wolverine. So you can see her on the front, and there she is, donning the Wolverine suit. So that's Logan's daughter, I think. Laura, yeah. Which is pretty cool. X-23, as she's known as. Sorry, I'm just checking on the geckos. They're sleeping in strange positions. Oh, God, the light is so bad. Like if I like move funny, it goes dark. Maybe would it be better if I turn this on? No, that hardly does any difference. That sucks. But yeah. whatever you guys want to talk about. Chill, man. Venom Island, Old Man Logan, that's a good one. Gunslinger, see that's what I mean, like, it goes dark. Gunslinger's pretty cool. So this has got quite a bigger volume, I feel like. This is pretty cool. So this is by Image Comics, another Spawn one. So Gunslinger is like a Western Spawn, which is really cool. I do want to read it actually, and perhaps I should. It's like really good condition, despite the fact it's not boarded. So boarded is where a comic has like the cardboard. It's like acid-free card as a backing. So this one is boarded because it's got the card on the back, keeps it nice and straight, nice and protected. And you need to store your comics standing up as well. Apparently, that's the best way to do it, which I didn't used to do. It was only when I got this crate, this like fabric crate thing, that I then stood them all up, which isn't the best, but yeah, I did what I could at the time. Yeah, excuse me one sec. So yeah, what else have we got? Lots of Wolverines, because I have so many. Load of Wolverines. Got some freebies. I do have a load of freebies in here as well. So ones that are free. It's pretty cool. Maybe I, because they're free, I'm definitely going to read them, because you know there's no risk. So since yeah, I was gonna put them in there because we're on stream. Wow, we got loads of people now. Hello, everyone. I mean, that's what it says for me. I'll probably say a different number for you. But yeah, people who are just joining, feel free to talk about whatever you want. Doesn't have to be about comics. That is just what we're doing in. That's just what I'm doing in the background, because that's kind of the theme of my channel. But yeah, anything. We'll talk about whatever you guys want. So please do not be afraid to ask any questions, whatever you guys want. So yeah, definitely gonna slot these in here now. Absolute Superman I'll keep there, put that one in. Oh god, I don't want it to get damaged because Absolute Superman will go up in value. This one I wish was boarded. Perhaps I should keep it out to board it, maybe. Yeah. Avatar on the other hand is boarded, so we'll stick it straight in. Where can it go? Put it roughly in the middle. I feel like the middle's probably the safest spot, to be honest. I don't know. That could just be me thinking that. Oh, it sticks out quite well, so I'll know where it is if I needed it. Here's a Captain America and Werewolf Captain America, which is interesting. I don't know what it is with Captain America turning into a werewolf, but I've seen it a lot. This is quite an old one as well. The pages are weathered, so they're no longer white. God, I wish I brought a drink with me, but I know if I'll go, all the viewers disappear. That's what happened last time. So yeah, I got some. But yeah, anything you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys want. Maybe I could put a poll up. How do I do a poll again? Oh yeah, cool. Start Q&A. Ask a question. I don't know, what question do I ask you? No. How do I get rid of it? Delete. Right, we'll do a poll. What poll should we do? What could I ask people? Don't know. I'll get rid of that actually. We'll do a Q&A, yeah, and then we'll ask the viewers. Sorry, I got to pick you up one sec. What go favourite film? Cannot type like this. Done. So then we'll put that in the corner. there we go. Yeah, so if people come on, they can answer that. It's kind of in the way, I feel like, but it's fine. Cool. Another thing that I want to talk about on my channel more is my book. So I have written a book. Here it is. This is my book. Actually, I think I'll talk about this when more people come on, because the more people that hear about it, the better. And obviously, I don't want to repeat myself for everyone who was here the first time, because then that's just unfair on them, really, isn't it? Okay, what else have we got that we could have a look at? Venom, all this Daredevil one's really cool. Marvel, this is a special one. Wow. Oh, so damn, loads of people went. That sucks. Oh well, doesn't matter. My back, bro. I swear, whenever I do a stream, my back starts like aching. It's always when I'm just stood here, you know. Oh, cool. Whoa, we got a few people now. Hello. If you're just joining, the comic stuff is in the background. We can talk about whatever you guys want. So, yeah, comment anything you want. Anything you want to talk about. I'd love to meet some of you guys. You can just, yeah, just say about your own stuff if you like. I got a free bookmark at a comic event, actually, from Don't Look Now Comics. I met one of the writers and artists. Go check them out. Yeah, they're really cool. I have one of his comics around this. See, that's what I mean. The light is so annoying. I hate the light in my room. But yeah, anything you guys want to talk about? Do you know what pees me off? Yeah, I'm gonna go on a little rant right now. Just a little one. I'll keep it short. I was scrolling through streams the other day just to see what was on, and there was one of this woman just like what was it? She was like making porridge or something. Like she was just sat there. She put the camera down, had a bowl, and she was just eating porridge. And then every now and then she'd look and go, "Hello," and talk to somebody who joined. I'm like, she's what? She's just sat there eating porridge. What's going on? But yeah, I just found that really strange. But the streams that do annoy me are the ones that like just are intentional rage bait or like brain rot, because there are a lot of them. You go like you're scrolling and you're always gonna get that one where it's like a kid and a family, and in front of the camera is a set of like rows made of wood, and they're just putting coloured balls in the rows, and then they reset it and do it again. Now obviously that's not brain rot, that's just a kid, like not even a kid, it's, a lot of the times it's an adult, just a fully grown man putting these coloured balls in a slot and then doing it all over again. He doesn't talk to the audience, he just does it on repeat. I think it's like the same video looped, but it's so strange that, and it had like over 1,000 people watching it. So you currently have over 1,000 people. Why can't I move the... Let's just get rid of the quiz, shall we? Get rid of that for now. You have like 1,000 people sat there watching this guy just move coloured balls on repeat, just like this. He's not even looking, like, and then he'll like he'll just stare at the camera as he does it. I just thought that's so like, you know, I don't know. I just thought it was really strange. Um, I've seen a lot of streams where people like just a lot of strange ones. There is a lot of strange live streams that people do. I mean, people probably think my one is strange, which is totally understandable. Comics aren't for everybody. Not everybody collects them. You know, not everybody thinks about them. That's fair enough. You know, I don't care. Whatever. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. But then I saw this one where it was like this guy clicking like 100,000 times or something, and then before he got to the end, he slowed down and he was like, "Come on, guys, we get 10 more subs, then I'll do another one." So then he kept saying it over and over, so that people would subscribe, so that he would then do it, because obviously people then subscribe because they wanted to see the clicks go past that number. And I was sat there watching for a little while, and it took ages. to the point where everyone in the comment section got really annoyed and said that they were going to unsubscribe. And I think he read that and got annoyed that they were annoyed, and then he went, because he stopped on the very last click and asked for like 10 more subs or something, for 10 more people to subscribe, and then he would click it. And then he got annoyed and he was like, right, fine, bum. And he was like, yeah, there you go, guys, there you go. I was like, what is this? You know, it just, I don't know, I just found it really strange. But then it was, obviously he was just waiting and asking people to click so he could just, yeah, get as many subs as possible. Which, I mean, it's fair enough if you have a channel that you rely on, for example, for your money. But I don't know, I just found it really strange that there was so many people watching this guy just click 100,000 times. It was just really, I don't know, I just find it really odd. Sorry, I was just checking. Sorry, but yeah. Anyway, that's my little tangent over. There are a lot of other horrible. I hate the streams, right, where it's literally on loop, a camera set in front of a hole, and it's different holes because it must be a compilation of clips that are then set on a loop, and a snake comes out, and then the whole point is to come up with this really dangerous contraption that doesn't actually harm the snake. It just ties a string around it, like a little like leash, and then as the snake slithers off, it's just like, we've got you. It doesn't harm the snake, but like, what they'll do, they'll put over the hole like a pair of scissors, or they'll put a saw blade, or like a hammer, like dangling above it, or something that would kill the snake, but it doesn't ever kill the snake because the snake doesn't get like, because it doesn't. And sometimes the scissors are hooked up to the string, so when the string hooks on, the scissors will slowly close, and it makes the viewer think it's going to cut the snake in half, but it never does. So you've got like 100 odd clips, right, of different snakes on loop, almost dying, but none of them actually die and none of them get hurt. They just have a bit of string go around them. And it's just really, and there's thousands of people watching it. And I was like, what is this? You're all, you know, I just found it crazy that so many people were sat here watching and waiting. Like, they all thought the snake was going to get hurt, but it wasn't. They still shouldn't do it because the poor snake was just trying to go off and eat some food, and it had this string just go around it, and it's like, the hell is that? Sometimes it wasn't string, it was wire, and obviously wire can do damage, so that is a risk. But just channels like that. But the worst live stream, or it might have been a short. Was it a short or was it a live stream? I think it was both. The worst one I ever saw was this one where this guy had a massive frog. It was like a horned toad or something like that. And basically, he just fed live animals to the toad, but streamed it. So in front of the toad, it was a big, beefy toad. In front of it was like a baby axolotl, something he knows will get a lot of views because obviously axolotls are quite popular. And then there was like a axolotl, a lizard, a newt, and it would just be like videos. The stream was just videos of the frog noticing them and then eating the animal like live on stream, which is really weird. And like, for example, axolotls are endangered species, critically endangered. They only exist in one lake in Mexico, axolotls, like in the wild anyway, and that lake is filled with litter and pollution. So it's basically, if we didn't keep them as pets, axolotls would be dead. They'd die off. They would have died off a couple of years ago. But we decided that we love them as pets, and now everyone has one as a pet. So to feed one of those critically endangered things to the frog live just for views is really unfair. You know, it's not right. And I did report it. That probably seems really silly of me. Like, I know people are going to be like, oh, you're such a namby-pamby weirdo, but, you know, there's a difference between making content that's good and making content that is ridiculous and stupid, but it gets the views, and and I know the content I make isn't good, but I would never go to the lengths of hurting a critically endangered animal or just playing with colors for on repeat for 2 hours. I would never do that because that's not what I enjoy. That's not what I want to do, and especially the animal thing. That's just stupid. That's ridiculous. But yeah, sorry, I'm rambling on. It was just that stream was horrible though because there was no need for like this guy had to buy an axolotl. See, it was critically endangered because usually they have like a logo or something, don't they? Like a little skull or a triangle or a thing in it. I don't know. And then he had to go home, set up the camera, take it out of the water. I think they can go on land anyway, but still, because they're amphibians, and just put it in front, and then it got eaten alive by the giant frog. And I just thought that's so unfair. Like, it's a critically, endangered animal, and obviously you can't choose favourites. I understand that you can't choose favourites when it comes to animals, but there is a difference. You should always, considering axolotls are going extinct because of us, it is then our responsibility not to be stupid with them, because we as a species are killing them off, so we should be sensible. But anyway, I'll shut up now about that. Here's a cool one. This is a... Whoa, we just went from 2 to 7 viewers. That was really quick. Did 5 people just stop? Hello, 5 people. How's it going? This is a cool one. This is a first appearance comic. It's worth around £8. This is the first appearance of Harley Keener, I think he's called. So if you've watched Iron Man 3, you know the little kid? I don't know why I went like this. Sorry. Yeah? In a sec. The little kid who's Iron Man goes in his garage, I think, garage as they say in America. But basically, and yeah, he helps Iron Man with throughout the film. This is the first appearance of him, that kid. The kid was also in Avengers Endgame. He was at Tony Stark's funeral, so that's another thing. So yeah, it's worth around £8, and it's really cool. So Web of Spider-Man issue 1, love that. That is a pretty cool one. So I got that very recently, and I have kept it out because I wanted to show it on stream. What else have we got? So I will have to... We're coming up to 45 minutes. I will have to stop in a sec because I'm going to go eat dinner, basically, with my family. So, yeah, but it's been really great. We've had a lot of people show up. But obviously I'm not going to go just... I will go in a sec, not just yet. But if there's anything you guys want to talk about, yeah, definitely comment. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about anything. Like, it doesn't have to be about comics. Hair trapped in my throat. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be about comics. That's just a background thing. Oh, this is another first appearance. My girlfriend got this for me as a present. This is the first appearance of Weapon 8, which is seen on the cover. So that's Weapon 8. Very cool. Love. Yeah. It's not worth a lot. It's probably worth around £4-ish. And it's a second printing as well, so it's technically worth a tiny bit less than the first printing. But if this guy shows up more in the comics, then it will definitely go up. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I really like him. So basically the story goes that he was in the Weapon X program, not Wolverine. So he undergoes like a big change and sort of becomes like their servant type thing, the way Wolverine was. He gets like mind controlled or whatever it is. But yeah. And he kills Captain America as well in the comic. Oh, sorry, I don't want to spoil it for people. I mean, it has been out for a while, but still, sorry, I shouldn't spoil it for everyone. Okay, yeah, another first appearance, Spider-Woman 2099, as I said earlier. Oh god, this isn't going to fit very well. Nah, we'll go... Oh my days, I'm bending them. There we go. That fits. Okay. So yeah, well maybe if I do another stream, I will talk about my book then. This is my book. So bear in mind when it's like novel size, like a proper book, it will be double as thick, roughly double, depending on the font and stuff. So it'd be roughly twice as thick as that. And yeah, it's very cool. So that's my book. Chapter 1, all that. Yeah, so currently it's 86 A4 pages, and it should double when it comes to printing it or publishing it. So that's great. Yeah, I really love this one. Like, I really love it. It's been the main thing that I've been focusing on for a long time. But I will talk about this next stream because I haven't got a lot of time. I'm gonna go and eat lasagna. It's pretty good. But thank you for, yes, thank you to everyone who's joined. I really appreciate having you here. The numbers have gone quite up and down, but yeah, it's been great. Hopefully I stream either later tonight or tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'll probably be working on stuff. I don't know. Maybe the weekend will be another gaming stream. Maybe Minecraft Marvel Rivals or something like that. Excuse me. I'd love to do a horror game. That would be pretty cool. Okay, but yeah, excuse me. Let me just pack up. Right, there we are. It's covered in cat hair now. Little badge there, that Marvel Comics badge on the outside. Yeah, but yeah, thank you for joining. For everyone who's joined, I really appreciate it. I always love doing live streams like this and getting to hang out with you guys. It's a shame the usual people aren't here. Usually we get somebody. Usually we get like the same people, but that's all right. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. Thank you. Bye. Bye.